8 signs Carrie Underwood was miserable as a judge on American Idol. American Idol judge and country music legend Carrie Underwood often seemed miserable during season 23, which could be a sign that she won't return for season 24. Carrie took Katy Perry's seat at the judging table alongside Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan when Katy left the show after 7 seasons in order to focus on her own music career. Carrie seemed like the perfect replacement for Katy because she won American Idol Season 4 in 2005 and has since become a global superstar. One of the first signs that Carrie was uncomfortable as an American Idol judge was when she admitted that it was hard for her to say no to the contestants after their auditions. In an interview with Extra while filming the New York auditions, Carrie shared, "Whenever somebody is saying, 'I can sing another one. I have this song, I have this song. I did one yesterday.' I was like, okay. But then it's like, that's even worse because it's still a no." It was a good thing that Carrie related to the American Idol contestants, but perhaps she identified with them too much. Although she never heard a no from the judges when she was on the show, she certainly received her fair share of negative feedback. In addition, Carrie knows what it's like to succeed on this show and win, so she most likely didn't want to take that phenomenal feeling away from the contestants and crush their dreams. This was probably why she didn't enjoy being an American Idol judge. Ever since Carrie first appeared on American Idol in 2005, she's been known as America's sweetheart, with a reputation for being gentle and kind. During her time as a judge, Carrie seemed conscious of her image, and she even admitted that she was worried that she'd seem mean if she gave negative feedback to the contestants. When Carrie joined Katie Neal on the Superstar Power Hour, shared via Odyssey, she admitted that she was worried that she was coming across as mean on the show. She said, "I was nervous coming in because it's a different ballgame, and sitting on the other side of the table, more than anything, I want to help all of these people coming through and help them become better performers and live their dreams." Carrie continued, "So I want to be constructive and tell them things they can work on. But then you're like, am I coming across mean? Or like, how is it gonna turn out? That I'm really happy getting to watch the first little bits of it. There's so much talent. It's kind of insane how gifted some of these people are." Because Carrie cares so much about people, she was worried about hurting their feelings, which made judging very challenging for her. During American Idol Season 23, it was obvious that Carrie cared deeply about the contestants and their loved ones, as evidenced by how many times she became emotional during their stories. She felt things deeply, which can take a toll on a person after a while. Carrie was so invested in the contestants, and she seemed to find it hard to detach from them. This was most likely why she found it so difficult to judge them. This was especially true when she wept during contestant Slater Nally's audition, in which he sang his original song, "Traces of You," which he wrote for his teacher's late son. When Slater finished singing, Luke noticed that Carrie was sobbing. He asked Carrie if she was okay, and she cried as she said no. If American Idol took an emotional toll on Carrie, then she might want to take a break from the show or leave it behind permanently. Carrie's heart might be too big to be an American Idol judge. Carrie never seemed happy during the American Idol Season 23 eliminations, but she was especially uncomfortable when she, Lionel, and Luke had to make the decisions about who was going home. When it was time for them to save 4 contestants to make up the top 14, sending 6 people home, Carrie was especially distressed. In an interview with USA Today, Carrie shared, "My brain was almost like, 6. I can't do it. We were pretty much aligned. There were a couple of concessions that had to be made, but all in all, I think we're happy with how it turned out, other than 6 people had to go home, which is a huge jump." In the same interview, Lionel shared that Carrie had a very hard time deciding which contestants to send home in such a short amount of time. He said, "The 2.5 minutes was, 'Come on, Carrie. Give us the answer.' Carrie said, 'I don't want any of them to leave.' We said, 'Carrie, we've got a minute left. What is the answer?' This is her first time around, and she's on this side of the judges' table." Carrie's aversion to making big decisions about the American Idol contestants' fates probably led to her feeling miserable on the show.